Thank you. We're in trouble. I thought I was supposed to talk about how stylish I dress. And as you can see, Angela was right. I have no style. My wife tried to dress me every day, and I just ignore her. Quick anecdote. Billy Joel sings in one of his songs, "When I wore a younger man's clothes." You'll remember that? And I heard that again recently, and I started thinking, I've been wearing jeans and polo shirts since I was in my 20s. So either he's talking about me wearing diapers or something very, very young. How we speak is important. We all have speech styles. Many of us in this club are well known, myself included, for being good storytellers. At least I hope I'm good. That's just one of many styles we can use. We can use humor. That's a style. We can use logic, where we use point A, B, C, D, E, or as Toastmasters likes to say, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can ramble, which we've done before. It's not always an effective style, but it is a speech style. Personally, I believe a good speaker can make any style work. So maybe one day I will ramble for 7 minutes and see how that works. You can have a conversational style where you're conversing with your audience. Or something I tried at another club, I spent 5 minutes up front conversing with myself. Imagine that. Your speech style is so important. But also remember, the style that you use for your speech is also impacted by other aspects. Gestures are important. You can have a speech style that depends heavily on gesturing. You can have a speech style that depends heavily on body language. Our wonderful Mary Ann is good at body language when she drops on the ground and shows us yoga positions. And I always go home that night with, my back hurts so bad just from watching. Speech inflection can affect your style. Pace and rhythm affects your style. The Toastmasters anathema, a nice pause, can affect your style. Volume, our accents, we can speak like Mark, or we can turn on our West Virginia, as Mary Carroll will often do for us. Our style is made up of so much. In the beginning I said I have no style. But actually I must have a style because I've given an awful lot of speeches and I've heard an awful lot of laughter. And I've gotten some good feedback. So whatever style I'm using, which is probably a mix of the many different styles, I like to tell a story, but I like to mix that in with getting to a point, another style. I like to mix that in with a little bit of humor, another style. Because one style, I love this, does not fit all, just like one size does not fit all. Each of us is individuals. Do you realize you're practicing your Toastmaster skills every day, almost all day? Every time you talk to your neighbor, if you bother to talk to your spouse, every time you have a conversation, you are practicing Toastmaster skills. Because Toastmaster skills are about communicating, communication styles. When we talk to other people, we are exercising one of humanity's basic functions. We are communicating with each other. And despite what the younger generation thinks, that we can live off of Facebook and Twitter, oral or verbal communication is so very, very, very important. It's one of the things that makes Toastmasters so great. It gets us back into talking, back into doing interpersonal communications. Because we don't interact with each other on an interpersonal, verbal level, we really don't know what the other person's thinking. We can guess by their body language, but until they tell us, we really don't know. I would suggest everyone here think in their head, what is my style? What do I like to do best? And then, because this is a classroom, next time you come up and speak, throw that style away and try something new. That's what Toastmasters is all about. Trying new things. Nobody will laugh at you. They may laugh with you. So I would suggest that instead of having one style, become stylish like me, or like these jeans and my sandals. Become stylish. Practice different styles. Take a risk. That's what life is all about. This is the safest place in the world to try something new. You may even dare to talk about a paperclip. Who knows? I have no style.
Very good. Okay, that was great. And next, our third speaker of the afternoon is Jessica Cardigan. And our evaluator for Jessica is Toastmaster Mary Carol Holder.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. This is my very favorite speech is Jessica today.